This video will show you quickly how to order a part either over the phone or from an online source other than the Omnique system. So let's say you're working on this Subaru and you've not been able to find the correct part in the catalog, and you just need to either call the parts store, or maybe you found it online, but you need to be able to enter in the correct information to bill out the part correctly and give a correct estimate to the customer. So this is how you'll do that. First off, you'll call the parts store if you're making a phone call. Politely, mention your name. This is Josh from BYU Idaho Automotive Program. I've got a 2002 Subaru Outback. If they need the VIN number, you can use the information here. It's very helpful to have this up when you're calling the parts store, if you're making a phone call, or if you're working on an online ticket, to have that tab open so you can do this all right there. Once you get the information, you either get the part number from the parts store. You ask them for the part number of the part that they found for you. Enter that in, and whatever that part number is, and then the quantity that you're ordering. So maybe you're getting a wheel bearing. You can go ahead and just put one there. Like I said, here's a website that I found. Maybe we're looking for this bearing here. You can use this part number. And then the price that you find online if you're going to be ordering it online. But we go ahead and put the part number in, the quantity we're ordering, hit the add button, and we get here to create an ad hoc part. So from here, this is just going to allow us to add a part that's not normally in the system. Okay, so here's our part number that we had originally. The description, we'll just say this is a wheel bearing, which is the part that we found online, or maybe you ordered it, or you're finding out about it from the parts store. We'll just give a category. This just kind of keeps things organized in a way on the ticket so that we can keep our parts aligned correctly and easy to find for you and for the customer when they're looking at the estimate. The part quantity, one, and then obviously the part cost. So this is the price that we're paying for the part, not what we're going to be billing the customer. So when you talk to the parts store, you say, hey, you have this wheel bearing, what's my cost? They say it's $50. Not what the customer is going to be paying, but what we're being charged. If you're online, you find the part, obviously whatever price is listed with shipping, you want to add that in for the part cost. Once that part is there, this is the next important part, is you have to apply the matrix pricing. This is what automatically marks up the price to the correct amount. So you'll notice I clicked it once, it showed up $62.50. That's correct. So we're going to hit it again, and it will add this part. So we'll keep going down. Our PO number, many times if you call back, the customer wants the part, they're going to want you to get it. They're going to say, hey, we need a PO number for this to track this, that will be on the actual invoice. That PO number, again, is just the estimate number. This is already populated here, so it's already there. It's kind of nice. But if you're not sure where to find it, it's always the estimate number is the PO number. We'll put the vendor we got it from. Maybe you're ordering it from Amazon. There's that choice here. Just wherever your vendor is, you're getting it from. Once you have the correct information, you don't have the invoice number, or you haven't received the part, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and add the part to the estimate, and this will go ahead and populate everything, add our line item, and add the appropriate pricing. So that's really nice. So now we have here our line item, tires and wheels. We have a wheel bearing. We have our correct part number, and now we'll just wait for our part to come. Right now we can see that we have this part has been added, and we've got this total here. We haven't received it yet, but we could tell the customer, hey, with this part and fees and everything, you're going to be $92.50 is what your cost is going to be. So this is a great way to give a customer an estimate. We haven't ordered anything yet, but they can know their costs up ahead. So once they give you the go ahead, you can call them back and say, yeah, go ahead and order it. Once your part gets there, we can go back in here to our vendors, and this is where we can edit this and enter in our invoice number. That invoice number is found on the invoice, whether it's an online receipt, whether it's from Napa or O'Reilly. there'll be an invoice number there. So look for that number, enter it in. It's a way for us to track this. The quantity you've received, the date that's on the invoice, okay, so whatever date that is, and then that's it. So you hit the check mark and you've entered in your information. And that is how you enter in order a part online or over the phone and enter the information into Omniq.